Coach, I know first year, bringing your program into Gaston, but how many, I don't know, I usually ask the coach how many offensive and defensive starters you have. You may have moved yours around. So how many experienced players on offense and defense do you have back?
Experienced players, we have about 4 experienced players back, just to be honest. We're going to be young. We've got 3 seniors and 1 junior right now. So it's going to be a learning curve, and we're going to have to do a whole lot of growing as the season goes on. But they're adjusting well already, and those guys who are stepping into new roles are doing a great job, and we expect a lot out of those young guys.
This is for the players, and we're probably all of us will ask this question in some form or fashion today. When you heard the news, I think last Wednesday or Thursday is when the Alabama High School Athletic Association said we're going to have a football season. And I don't know which one wants to talk first. But,
I'll talk.
Talk about that. How did that make you guys feel? Because going into, you put in a lot of work all these years, and now you're actually going to get to play.
I'm excited about it. I'm excited that I get to have a senior year football season. I'm excited that I get to play, and it's going to be just like any other season this year. So I'm very excited about it.
What do you say?
Coach, we talked in the spring, when you assumed the position that you wanted to. Your head coach, you really were waiting for the opportunity to coach at a school that where kind of football, kind of small school football is kind of central to the community. You're from West End, you played there, and you had kind of the same type of experience. How has that been so far since you've taken the job and the community support and all the response?
It's been fantastic. We've had 2 work days to work on the facilities and try to make some improvements, and people have showed up and put a lot of work into it. Walked in the gas station yesterday, and a little old lady started talking to me about it, and found out she graduated with my mom or my aunt, one of the 2, and just really excited about things and how things are going so far. So everywhere I go, it seems like somebody, once they realize I'm the new head coach, because a lot of them haven't ever seen me before, they're just super excited about things and how things are changing, and about the direction the program's taken so far. So it's been wonderful.
Coach, you kick off with Asbury, I guess, first week of the season on the 21st. Talk about your schedule, the Region 2A, Region 6, competing in that region this year.
It's going to be a tough region. There are a lot of good teams. When you look down that schedule, there's not really one that you can look at and say, that's a win. They're all going to be dogfights, I know that. Every one of them's going to be prepared, and I'm sure based on how things went last year, they're probably sitting there circling their schedule going, okay, there's a W. But our kids we're going to get them ready. They're going to know what to do, and we're going to be physical, and we're going to be in shape, and we're going to give them the best game we can give them. And hopefully that turns out in our favor. Swain, he really thought about the schedule a lot before he left, and he sat down and put a lot of effort into that. And Asbury's going to be a good game to open up with, because they're going to be pretty good. I think we're going to be pretty evenly matched with them. And then you turn around and play Coosa Christian the next week, and they're pretty good right now too. And it just doesn't. There's no place for us to rest as the season goes on. We're just going to have to keep getting better and keep working.
For the players again, expectations for this year. I know that the seasons the last couple of years hadn't gone the way Gaston would like for them to go. What are, as a senior on the football team, I'm sure you've talked about it, what are your expectations and achievement this year that you want to achieve with the Bulldogs?
Well, we're just going to take it game by game and try to win as many games as possible and just play it that way. I expect to do pretty good this year. I expect to do better than the past. We've been working a lot harder, and I expect to do good this year.
I expect us to be young this year like we have been the past couple of years, and I expect us to be real physical on the field this year too.
Other questions? I don't know how many years you coached under Gene Hill, Are you taking some of that philosophy from him as you come into your coaching philosophy?
Definitely. Gene has been a great mentor. He has really taught me a whole lot, and taken me under his wing. And even since I've left, if I got a question, I shoot him a text, and he's quick to respond and answer my question and help me. And he's done that since I got there. And that was always kind of one of the things I saw in Gene, is he wanted to develop coaches and put them in positions to go off and do their thing and be successful once they got their opportunity. And you can see that, Dusty was there for a long time, and then he went to Crossville, and he was ready to step into that role when he got there because of what Gene had done for him. So I'm pulling a little bit from Gene. I'm pulling a little bit from Coach Hallmark, who I played for, pull a little bit from my experience working for Drew when we were at Boaz. So there are a lot of good coaches that have really had a hand in shaping how I look at football.
I can't imagine whenever he said that we're going to be physical, that's got to be such a bit of smile on your face. I know early on, that's what one thing you usually speaking on. We want to hit the weight room, we want to be physical.
It really does, and we've talked about it quite a bit. We haven't got to put on pads yet, but they know and they understand. This preseason is probably going to be the hardest preseason they've had in a long time, because we're going to go out and we're going to hit every day, and until they prove to me that we're going to be physical, we're just going to keep on hitting. So we're not going to worry about possible injury here or possible injury there. We're going to learn how to play football hard, fast, and physical. And I think they're excited about it, because we're out in helmets yesterday doing our defensive practice, and we're running scout team plays with helmets on, and my guys are coming up trying to make tackles with no gear on. So it was really exciting to me to see that yesterday.
Coach, one thing, okay, out of the region you're in, you don't have five, you don't have Collinsville in there, but it's still a tough region. How important is it for you to get off to a good start mentally?
It's extremely important. If we can get off to a good start, it's going to build confidence in the kids. They've bought into everything we've said so far and everything we've done. But we all know that if you win those first couple, it just reinforces everything you've talked about and everything you've preached to them and everything they've been through. So if we get off to a good start, there's no telling what we can do, because confidence has a whole lot to do with how well the team plays.
Other questions, guys? All right, Coach, we appreciate it. Good luck to the Gaston Bulldogs in 2020. We appreciate you participating today.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Good luck.